Everything should be on there now. Yes. Only took me 4 attempts. Yeah. More than a muggle knife after that. I even did the description and everything, and now it's gone. So you should be able to see it on there.
What? Oh, the right hand side?
Yeah. I'll just keep them in here.
You don't put it in front of you?
No.
Why?
I don't want to.
You can see it, right?
Right, so you might be able to hear Isabel still, because we've only just put her to bed. I'll have to put it there actually.
So where I just said?
I am going to do a watercolour background on this, but I just want to finish these crystals off in the corner. And Danny's here again. Aren't you, Danny?
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
I'm wondering whether I should have put that other big light on. But if I did, it would have been there where you was.
Well, you can't put it on then, can I?
Yeah. Right, so we'll move this out of the way because I just wanted that for the thumbnail. I wonder how long it's going to take her to go to sleep.
She's been going to sleep in about 5 minutes and now she's already not going to be awake till about bloody 9 o'clock.
Please check the video resolution. It says good. Is he on a computer? No, it says good though.
No, he's off. He said he was just playing offline.
Mm. Is that a full screen? Or not? Yeah. See, it's because I've not done this in such a long time. It's learning it all again.
You should have checked it then, shouldn't
You can't check it unless it it has to be live.
I'll write it all down when you do it so you remember next time.
I don't remember like that.
You don't remember by writing something down and reading it back?
No.
Why not?
So I remember by doing it.
But you don't remember if it was wrote down and you read it?
No.
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 So you wouldn't be able to
I'm better off
Can
doing
you follow
it.
a recipe when you're cooking something?
No, actually.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
You can. Stop lying to prove your point.
I'm hoping that should be alright. I don't have to bring it in any closer than that. I'll just start off this. I just want to get these crystals done so I can do the background.
It says please check video resolution again.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think Lewis is on the computer.
Well, it was one time to get off the computer.
I don't think he's on it.
He said he
Hello,
was offline.
people joining. Welcome.
He said he was offline.
Sorry?
He said he was offline playing it.
Well, it shouldn't. It just must be our internet connection. How is everyone tonight?
It's not working on your screen or what?
What?
Is it always behind?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it's like it's a couple of seconds behind. Sometimes it gets like 10-15 seconds behind, so you have to keep an eye on it. That's normal.
That looks like it's in line now though. It is in line now.
No, it's not, Luke.
Oh yeah.
See? So I want to do a watercolour background as well on this one. I just did that one. I posted that on Instagram. I didn't do a video on it because I was testing, really. I'm just lucky that it turned out nice. Galaxy background. Did that one yesterday. Done quite a few in this one now.
People said hi to you.
I know, I said hello. Danny, it's here.
Oh yeah.
You're meant to be the one keeping an eye on it.
Keeping an eye on what?
The chat for
I'm
me.
just sat here as a nearly swore then straight away. As a spectator.
No, because you won't sit here doing this, will you?
Look at the crap at us and what time are you doing
You're
it?
good there in Norway. So what time will it be in Norway now?
How on earth do I know what time it is in Norway?
I don't know, but you know, like if I ask you America, you'll know that.
That's America, not Norway.
So
Probably
what?
not a great deal difference to here. Probably like about 10 o'clock at night or something.
Alright.
Yeah?
I said, alright.
Well, most places in Europe are an hour or so in front of us, so... Norway's Scandinavia, but it's next to Europe.
Right. Geography lesson.
That's got time it is.
Hello, Rebecca. Rebecca is the one that won. Which one was it, Rebecca, that you won the last one? Oh, it was the Kirby book, wasn't it? I think it was the Kirby book. And I think you got it the next day, didn't you? I've got another giveaway book the Grimm. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I've already filmed that video. I just need to upload it over the weekend. Oh, what's it called? Grim Fairy Tales? Something like that.
9:10 it is in Norway.
You googled it.
Yeah, because it was annoying me. It's basically the same time as you, an hour in front.
So let me just go with the darker purple. I've not done crystals as well in a long time. And have I got my... You're not going to know. Going in there. Right. Yeah, going in there. One of the brown pencils closest to you. Not that one. It says Prisma at the side of it. It says Prisma in little writing. Hello, Christine. Stop dropping everything. Right.
If you didn't have 50 million things on there, it wouldn't matter, would it?
There we go. I'll use them to put them back. Ta. It's a nice picture, this one, isn't it? The frog. I've had my eye on this one for a little while, but as you can see, if my webcam will catch up, I've got quite a few pages that I've done this month already in this one. So I'm hoping to get this one finished tonight. Just a little bit more pencil detail and then go ahead with the watercolour background. I might end up using the heat gun. I hope you don't mind, because it will be quite loud on the... I might be able to mute my microphone actually while I'm doing that.
That person's in St. Louis.
I know I can read.
Where's St. Louis, Missouri, Debbie?
I don't know.
America.
So you know what time it is there?
No, I ain't got a clue. I don't know whereabouts America is. I think it's Central America. I'm not 100% sure.
I need to get this light.
Where's St. Louis in America? Should that person not tell me now?
They might reply back just because you ask a question. They might not do.
Should do.
Yeah, Rebecca, I thought it was the next day that you got it. I was really happy that it only took a day. And it was just normal first class delivery, that as well. But I'm sure that other book is called Grim Tales or something like that. So expect that over the weekend. She's put, yes, in the USA.
Whereabouts?
Danny, the microphone's there, you're right, just talk normal.
I'm talking normal.
You didn't.
Why did you raise my voice?
You don't need
Shut
to.
Shut up and colour.
Just talk normal. It's a really good microphone, that it'll pick up everything.
Of course it is.
I'm going to play that back.
What?
What you just said. Yeah, of course it is.
Of course it is.
They're low. See, even that chat is behind, I'm in front. Midwest.
Central, close enough.
I have no idea.
To the west of the middle, Debbie. That's why it's
I
called
know,
Midwest.
but I'm terrible at geography. I always have been. But America's a very large place, isn't it?
You don't need to fix that so it's not saying warning.
I don't know how to fix it.
You did it a minute ago and it went away.
No, I just clicked it. No, don't touch anything.
Click that.
Danny, you don't know what you're doing.
Do what you did then.
That's just, it's just showing you all the different things. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just go and check it on Lois, will you? Please.
It's full time to turn it all off.
Okay. I don't know why it would be lagging unless there is other people using the internet, because we have got quite good internet here. I think I had this issue last time though. So I'm hoping it doesn't last. Now, like I said, I've not done crystals in a long time, so I'm sort of winging it. I was going to use the tutorial book, but it was it was in blue, and I didn't want blue crystals, and I didn't want to try and pick my own colours to match it. So yeah, I'm just winging it. But I'm quite pleased with how the apple turned out. All things considered, I did actually Google a picture of an apple and tried to reference it. He's just ran upstairs, Rebecca. He's just ran upstairs. to make sure our son's not on the internet. And I think he might be telling Isabel to shush as well. I don't know if can the camera hear her? He's gargling in the background, making funny noises. Was he on the internet?
No, he wasn't on the internet. He was messing around. I don't know, you never know.
Rebecca said, Danny, I love your responses in the scare tag.
What's that?
The one with the scary questions, and it was, if you was here, how would you go into a haunted house? Remember you was telling that story about your work?
When you were lying about whether you were going to a haunted house.
Yeah, and I wouldn't. Still stick to it. Unless you like your answers.
Thank you. I liked them too.
Christine's answered you back. Middle of the country.
Yeah, 6 hours from Chicago. Yeah.
I have
6 hours south of Chicago is the size of our country.
I've used all Prismacolor for this one, and for the black. This is a dupe for the Posca pen. When this video is finished uploading, I'll pop this in the description because it was so cheap. It was, I think I've still got a pack actually. I have, it's here. It's a pack of black and white acrylic paint, and that is just as good as the Posca pen, the black. It's really good, and I think it was about £10 for the pack of 8. So I'm really impressed with this black, and it's nice and shiny as well. But I do want to do watercolour in the background. I've not gessoed the page, no nothing. I'm showing you little sneaky peeks here. This is a page that I did gesso, and it looks quite messy, but if I bring you out, when I add the details and stuff, it will give a good effect, this one, with the watercolour background. But yeah, this is the one that we're working on tonight. Alison, hello, welcome. I think Rebecca's laughing at you, not me, at your answer. The orange frog, I thought I'd be a bit different because I've seen a lot of green frogs on Instagram, so I wanted to be a little bit different. Right, so I want a darker purple.
I love the orange frog and the green apple.
Yeah.
There's not really much else to love, is there? There's an orange frog and a green apple.
It's a sword. I quite like my sword actually. I am terrible at colouring metal. I'm quite impressed with how that turned out. I'm just going to do a messy background as well.
Is that how many people are watching?
Yes, it's fluctuates between the two. I don't know which is right.
The laptop.
So can you keep an eye on chat for me, because I'm going to be blending this out in a minute, so I'm going to be head down.
But everyone's always saying hello.
Oh, but still, I don't want to be ignorant. On that stream,
It's the first time doing a live stream.
On that stream with Corey's, I completely forgot about even looking at the chat. I said that to her afterwards. I felt dead ignorant, but it was really a learning curve streaming again. Having to do what you're doing and then looking at the screen at the same time. So let's try and blend this out. I might add a little bit of white. She's not going to sleep anytime soon, is she?
Well, I might have to look and tell her off in the next 10 minutes.
No, just shush her. Actually, I'll add the greyed lavender just a little bit, and then white over the top.
Those two people said it's the first time they ever watched a live stream. I've been in a chat in a live stream.
Oh, well, welcome. Like I said, I've not streamed in a long time. I used to stream a lot, didn't I? A little while ago. And I just stopped. Hopefully this will give me the kick up the backside to start again. Instead of me sitting here watching YouTube videos. That doesn't look too bad, that blend. So my husband's just finished watching, it was going to be probably a couple of spoilers, but you've just finished watching Squid Games, haven't you?
Yeah, you can't talk about it if people haven't seen it in case they
We
watch
can
it.
talk about certain things.
Okay, wait till Kirsty comes on, then I'll just tell her the ending.
I don't know if she's caught up.
Tell her the ending.
Why be an idiot?
Why not?
Winding her up. So wait, I bet you if she's already said that she might be lurking because she saw it in the kids out. But she'll end up mentioning about the karma. Well, she commented and put, what about a karma butter?
Yeah, because she's weird.
Oh, well, I used to eat that.
Not on a butty.
Yeah.
Finish
You just
watching
ordered
it.
your first book from this illustrator. Which one did you order? I love Hanna karlzon. Rebecca, you've just finished watching The Witcher, the first one. Well, the second season is out on the 17th of December. I'm really looking forward to it.
That person said they're on episode
Yeah,
3.
yeah. Well, we'll have to be careful what we say, but it's really, really good. I enjoyed it.
It's all a dream, it's not real.
Don't take him on. Don't take him on. I really enjoyed it.
It is good.
But my husband is the worst person to watch anything with because he guesses, and more or less 9 times out of 10, he guesses right.
I
So
worked the whole thing out to an absolute T.
don't say anything, but because you'd watched it, second or third episode in, you said to me, it's to do with such and such a person. And I had to sit here then with a straight face and not say anything because you got it right.
I know. I also got the other bit right as well.
You're annoying. I don't watch TV with you. So which one's the darker one?
Lots
here?
of people
Dark
said hi to you
purple.
and you're being ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant, but it's difficult. Like, you sit
told me,
here.
you told me to tell you what's going on and people saying hi
I
to
say
you.
the names and then I can say hello back instead of
you
me
look
doing
up and
that.
say it. Yours is in front of mine, like you said, I think.
Emma Colours, hello. I don't know why I'm saying your full name. Hiya, Emma. How are you doing? Melissa, hello. I'm gonna have to go back up. Emma is one of the ladies that hopefully we're gonna be meeting up with at Christmas. When we've talked about Manchester.
Yeah, I found out where they're moving the market to as well today. Piccadilly Gardens, that's the last place you want to be going.
Why?
That's where all spice heads hang out.
Okay.
Everyone's well fed, everyone's not happy about it.
Right, well we might have to change the location. I hope you heard that, Emma.
Piccadilly Gardens is where, you know where Debenhams is? Walk up past Debenhams, Mackey's is on left.
Yeah.
Burger King, you know when you're sitting at Burger King?
Yeah.
Look out from that Burger King, that's Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah, that bit in the
where
middle.
the bus depot bit is.
Oh god.
That's what all the big dodgy bit where that building we built is.
Yeah.
All smackheads hang out there and everything. What?
Great.
You do?
We might have to change that
Yeah, but
then.
you've got to remember that all police will be there and everything. When the markets are there, it'll be properly secured when all markets are there.
Rebecca, you always guess, and your husband is always amazed. He does it to me all the time and he spoils it. I've told him when this new Game of Thrones comes out, the new Dragon one, I ain't having him in the house. You're not sitting there watching it with me. I wish it was at the pictures because I'd be going on my own.
It's not my fault, I'm clever.
Queen of Flannel Colours.
When you watch
you're the
that
same with
Squid-
guessing.
When you watch that Squid Game back and you know what it is, it's blatantly obvious the answer in it.
No,
Yeah, it is.
I was very surprised at that ending. Right, stop talking about that. We don't want to spoil it for people.
It's spoiling
Emma,
for
I'm
you
really
to
good,
watch it,
thank you. I'm really good. How are you, Daniel?
What?
How are you?
Right.
Alright.
Why? Why are you asking me that?
Well, Emma asked how I was, and then she said you, so I don't know whether it was me or you. So I'm asking you as well.
Your hands stink of bleach.
Yeah, he's just, well, a couple of hours ago he went upstairs and put a mould remover on the ceiling in the ensuite and it's dripped down all over my, what they called?
Bath mat.
Yeah, the bath mat. So it was grey and now it's grey in a weird orange colour.
No, it's not, it's got 2 little drops on
Two,
it.
you go up and go
Some
up
of
and
them was
count
already
them.
on it from the last time.
There's more than 10.
No,
There's more than 10.
Don't talk rubbish.
The orange as well.
That's what happened to my sock.
Yeah, she was saying hello to you as well. I know. He came downstairs and he said, what's that on the bottom of my sock? A black sock and it was all orange. He bleached it. Check the carpet coming down the stairs.
I think it's because it was black, it won't do it to cream.
I think it'll do it to anything.
Well, that's why the black towel, when you bleach your hair, the blonde's got orange on it. You spill
Yeah.
orange on it. You spill bleach on it.
I hope I didn't spill orange on it. I want to hurry up and get this done to start my watercolouring.
At first they laugh because we're arguing.
Not arguing.
I'm just
It's what we're like.
I'm just putting you right, that's all it is.
Emma, I've finished it. I showed you, didn't I, Luke? I finished it. I've not shared it on Instagram yet, though. I've shared too many pictures in the last couple of days, but I finished it. That's the body colour that I did with Emma.
Is Squid Game scary?
No.
Hang on. It depends what you call scary.
Well,
it's not a horror show.
A lot of people said to me it was gory. I didn't think it was gory one bit.
It's not a horror show, but it's very psychologically scary if you think about the actual psychological and...
Yeah, what do you mean by scary? Do you mean by like...
It's not horror scary.
Blood and guts, or do you mean like mind, that sort of thing?
There's a lot of gore in it, isn't there? It's very close to the bone with the human interaction.
Yeah.
You have to go and tell her to be quiet then.
Right, okay. Just fix the covers. She's rolling round the bed. It's a good job she's got sides on her beds. Yeah, it is weird how it does that. I've got a couple of black towels because I do bleach my own hair at home. That have turned a little bit orange, unfortunately. Thank you, Emma. I have fun with that one. I'm having fun with this book, actually. I think I've done more in this one than her last one. But I just want to get these crystals out of the way. They're not my favourite. They're definitely not my favourite to colour. Yeah, he's not telling her off, but he's saying you need to go to sleep. The little madam was up for about an hour and a half last night, so that was fun. So I'm guessing that we're going to be in for another fun night. She didn't go to school today. She didn't go to school because the lady that's on the bus, the PA, wasn't available for the run in the morning. So she didn't go to school on Monday and she didn't go to school today. So that's why my last video was a rain noises over the top, because I didn't want Isabel in the video. I do have a little one, Christine. She's almost 5. She's 5 in December, and I've got a teenager who's 15 and a half, who's taller than me. Is it very jumpy? Doesn't take much. No, not jumpy at all. Not jumpy. You can see what's coming from a mile off when it comes to that sort of thing. I wouldn't say it's not a horror. It's not a horror, I don't think. I'll ask Danny when he comes down. Would you say it's jumpy? I don't think it's jumpy, Squid Game, at all.
It's not jumpy as in stuff popping out from behind corners jumpy.
No.
It might be, if you didn't see something coming, you go, oh, I think that was going to happen.
Yeah, but you can with that. You have to be
It's
careful what we say,
it's
don't
not
we?
a horror show. It's a psychological...
Right, this book is the new Hanna Karlzon one, and I'm not even going to attempt to butcher the name. My husband is. Go on.
What?
Everyone knows I can't pronounce. So.
Haxenstuga.
You said that very confidently.
It's German, isn't it?
I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Is that not German, that first word there?
I don't know.
Adultcoloring, I'm sure that's German.
I don't know, but it's the new Hanna Karlzon one anyway. When the stream's finished, I'll try and link it in the description, because I bought this from, I want to say Boot Depository, but I can't quite remember actually. It's a really nice one,
German.
this.
That's that person. Le Bouchin.
It's her that's asking, so maybe she'll know. Maybe she'll know. Ah, there you go, Emma said the right name for it in English. Witch's Cottage book. Tales from the Witch's Cottage. See, it's a good job she knows. I don't. Are you a real... Yeah, there you go. There. Do you need reading glasses as well? Oh, I went for my eye test as well. And I've got to go and pick reading glasses up next week, but he's given me exercises to do as well, because the insides of my eyes, the muscles were weak, so I have to do different exercises. No, I have to do that with a pen or a pencil. I have to go in, and then when it goes into tea, I have to stop and then bring it back out again.
I bet you $5,000 you've not done that.
I've not done it.
Since he told you. Yeah. What a surprise.
It's not spooky, I'd say it's more mind games.
It is, it's psychological,
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's about how humans interact and react in a situation that's very abnormal. What you do for money, that sort of thing, how you react in situations.
Hey, that'd be a good tag, that, for ask questions about it. But if people haven't seen it, they won't know what you're talking about, will they? I might have to think of that with one of them. That'd be quite good.
I didn't get a Squid Game picture and colour it.
There's no, I looked on Etsy today, but there's a woman, an artist, that's
like
brought out some art that I was thinking of getting, and it was a picture of the doll.
Oh, the red light, green light.
Yeah, we red light, green light and right, and it was
Red
cool.
light, green light.
It was cool. It was cool. It was only about £6 as well for the line art. I think Lewis might like it actually. And we'll do these both together.
You can't talk about anything else other than the red light, green light, because that person who's watched it won't have seen the next game.
Yeah.
The next game's in the 3rd episode, I think.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching the new American Horror Story.
Did you use out tonight?
It was Friday, innit? Yeah, it's today. Yeah, well, we said we was going to start watching it tomorrow. Didn't we?
Yeah. There'll probably only be about 10 or 12 episodes. Probably, I bet there's not even that. Someone said lift your page up. Lift your page.
Yeah, see, I'm terrible. See, I'm terrible. I'm still trying to get used to this webcam as well, because I'm used to using my camera all the time. My Canon camera. And I've switched to the Canon. The Canon. Yeah, so I'm still trying to get used to it.
That lady there said she's going to watch the new you.
I'm looking forward to it. I think we should watch the last episode.
I can remember it, I think.
Well, I'll watch the last episode then tomorrow. Yeah, because I don't really remember. I don't really want to say too much in case the people that watch this back haven't seen it.
That lady there said she only knows about Squid Games because her daughter watches it. Her husband only watches BritBox and Acorn TV. Well, watch Squid Games then.
It is, it's really good. We was talking about it before that it broke the internet in Korea, didn't it?
It's the most watched Netflix original thing on Netflix show ever by an absolute mile, apparently. I think it's something like 111 million people have watched it in like 24 days or something.
It was my niece that saw me, but Lewis had watched it before me. And I finished it in 3 days.
Bloke at work said about it, he went, oh yeah, I think about watching it. He went, your daughter Millie was telling me about it, she's watched it. And
how old is she?
I went, how old is she? And he went, 10. And I went, have you not seen what it's about? And he went, I've heard there's a lot of gore in it. And I went, yeah, probably for a 10-year-old, yeah.
Yeah, she should have been watching that. What did he say when he said that?
He just laughed and went, oh.
Well, yeah, if school find out about that, they won't be happy.
Why do kids that age watch all sorts of stuff like that? It's not.
I know, but it is. It's 18 for a reason.
They won't. It's not 18. It's 15.
Right then, it's 15 for a reason.
A 10-year-old wouldn't appreciate the actual what is scary about that, the psychological aspect of it. All they'd see is blood and guts. They wouldn't get it.
Right.
Yeah, there's 10 episodes of You apparently. I was right.
Is that moved to Disney's? I can't find it. No, I believe that You is still on Netflix. I mean, we've not.
You're not on about Squid Game. About You. Yeah,
Squid Game's Netflix. You.
Yeah, no, I think she's on about You. You's on Netflix.
I haven't checked today.
It's on Netflix. It's definitely on Netflix.
The American Horror Stories are on Disney Plus. Maybe that's what you're talking about because I brought that up.
Yeah, loads of school. That lady there, Emma just said, loads of schools have been issuing warnings about it because kids have been watching it and like trying to recreate the games.
Oh, you said about the honeycomb one, didn't you? There's loads of videos on TikTok.
You're just giving it away for people there who not that person who's not seen episode 3, so shut up.
No, what, saying that? Saying honeycomb, they don't
know anything.
Shh, I'm not having you on here again.
Imagine if they tried to replicate the 5th game.
Which one's that? You'll have to just do a hand movement. I can't remember. Do you want to write it down? Oh. I wish I had the camera on him. Yeah, no, that's not a nice one, is it? So what is everyone else up to tonight?
It's definitely not on Disney Plus. It's on Netflix. You.
No, check.
That person just said, "Oh yeah, I don't have Disney." It's not on Disney.
Emma said that sounded well dodgy. Should be like you banging.
Yeah, well, I can't say what it was, can I?
No. I would have liked to see your picture because you're terrible at drawing.
I know.
As well as writing.
I nearly said, I was going to say, then I'll draw this. She's not going to go to sleep her yet because she's not tired because she's not been at school. We should have left her awake till about this time and turned it on.
You can just see 2 white beady eyes.
Hello, mate. She's getting tired now.
Thank you. I went for a different colour. I've seen a lot of green and a lot of red apples and green frogs, so I went different. Trying to clean your office and
American
craft
Horror.
room
American Horror's
everywhere.
not Disney Plus, is it?
I love organising on me art stuff. I love it. Sorry?
I think she said no American Horror. American Horror's not on Disney Plus, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. There's
American Horror Story.
both. Do not watch that last episode of American Horror Stories. It's garbage.
Episode of last season.
No, the last episode. There's only 5 or 6 episodes in American Horror Stories, and I've basically wasted an hour of my life. It was terrible. I won't say what it's about, but I was angry that I'd spent that amount of time watching
People
it.
might disagree, so they should watch it.
Well, I didn't like it anyway. That was me and his art counts too. You've not seen his handwriting, Emma. I can't read it. You can't draw, can you? Your brother can.
It's a good job that what I do for a living doesn't need to worry about my bloody handwriting then, doesn't it?
No, you use your computer, so that's lucky, really.
I don't know, I use my brain.
You went on a scooter for the first time today. You've not told me about that. You just messaged me.
Well funny.
You messaged me today to say that around the centre of Manchester. Let me say first.
No, you don't know.
No,
you're going to explain it in an
no, but they've got them
absolute-
electrical scooters.
Yes, but why are they there, Debbie?
They get you around town quicker.
They're there because it's right next to the Salford Uni, so it's
Right,
really-
go on
it's
then.
for
You
uni to get
explain.
around.
I'll just sit here and colour.
You just put your details into the phone app, into the app. Go up to the scooter. You have to scan your driving licence.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Otherwise, we all little 10-year-old idiots scooting around on them and getting
Well,
killed.
I thought that day that we was talking
Me and Chris
about
walked up to him. We tried to get him working at first. It took about 15 minutes to work out how to get him working. You just scan the barcode on your phone on the bike, and then it says scan your licence, and you scan your driving licence, look at your driving licence was, and you just jump on. And you couldn't work. We were getting on and pressing the go button. We were just stood there like falling off. Why is it not working? You have to like a motorbike when you kick it.
Yeah.
You have to like do that with your thumb like on the power button. When you do it, just like goes zoom. You get flying down the road, 14 mile an hour they do.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it's well fun, isn't it? Dangerous though. You get to traffic lights and start purposely slowing you down, there's cars crossing.
Well, so I couldn't go on it then because I've not got a driving licence.
I think it'll probably let you scan your provisional.
Right.
Not everybody who goes to uni has a driving licence, so all the kids on uni are scooting around on them.
So I can't say because mine's probably not even in date anymore, is it?
Probably not, it will be, the last about 10 years.
Did it? It was probably about 2 or 3 years ago when I
Well,
did
we
that.
got to Sainsbury's. Am I allowed to say Sainsbury's?
Yeah.
Get to Sainsbury's. I didn't know if you get more than that. You get to Sainsbury's and we park them up outside and try to end it. If you can't end it here, you have to park in a designated spot. So we had to leave them outside and someone could have come up and jumped on them and nicked them. And they'd have
No,
been on
that's
our card.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
It
no,
should
we
be the
didn't know
what
that. I
bits.
thought you could leave it wherever you wanted. So we had to be running to Sainsbury's to get our food like dead quick and leg it outside in case anybody had nicked them. Because if they nicked them,
Well, I think that you robbed something if you was running around like a mad person.
no, if they nicked the bike.
No, I understand what you mean, but you just said that you had to run round dead quick. So if you're running round Sainsbury's dead quick for a sandwich.
Do you think I ran in like bloody supermarket sweep, legging it
Well,
round?
it sounded like it,
no,
didn't
we
it?
just hurried up, come out, and they were still there. And you just get back on it, and then we were. It says don't ride them without a helmet. There's helmets. Don't ride them on the footpath and ride them on the footpath.
Yeah, well, that is silly because if somebody's in a wheelchair or a pram,
And it says don't ride them if you're pissed.
drunk,
Yeah.
drunk.
He said I could swear a bit.
Oh.
And then, when we was leaving it, when I got back on it, you can press a button on the app on your phone
Miss,
to limit
thank
it to 7 mile an hour. And I thought you pressed it to stop it limiting it to 7 mile an hour. So the bit coming out of Sainsbury's is uphill. So Chris went flipping zooming off on it, and I'm pressing it. It's only doing like 6-7 mile an hour going up this bloody hill.
I can just imagine. Yeah, I bet you look like what's that old comedian thing? Yeah, to me to you, to me to you.
Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah, I bet that's what you look like you two this afternoon.
It was funny. I think it cost about £2.95 to use it for about 10 minutes.
Is that it?
I think it's 50. I think it's like a quid. A quid to start it, and 15p a minute or something.
Right, so I'm happy with them crystals now. I don't know what I'm doing with the bubbles, but I want to go in with the watercolour. So let me just move my prismas because I will have no room. Get somewhat organised.
That person said they break their neck on the scooter, they've got no balance, like you.
I would do as well, yeah. I bet it'd be fun though to try.
You wouldn't like it because you've got cars and lorries flying past you.
Oh, probably not really, no.
Right through out of Manchester, basically.
No, I know, I've seen them whizzing past us when we've been there. Right.
I was planning on using it to go to meetings and stuff, but you can't because obviously it has to be parked in a designated area. If I pull up to the building that I need to go to, I can't just dump it there.
I'm just going to stick with my Winsor and Newton ones, even though I bought some Daniel Smith ones.
What, that person from Australia?
I really like. Hello, the person from Australia. I really like the Winsor and Newton ones. I like the Cotmans and the Pro ones. Can I have a drink, please? I do. I'm sticking by these.
It might not be Australia. It says Sydney, Louisiana. I don't know if that means Louisiana. There's a place called Sydney in Louisiana, which is in America.
Are you asking me that?
I don't know. I think that means Sydney, Louisiana, probably, which might be America rather than
Louisiana.
Sydney, Australia.
Hello. And Emily. Hello.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh, right. I might have done that a bit too short. Just leave her for now. Just leave her for now. If she's still up in half an hour, we'll have to go up and shush her. She's quite safe in her bed. She's got like, I don't know how you would explain it. It's like padding all the way around her bed, so she can't hurt herself. So she'll be quite happy in there for a little bit till she snoozes. I'm just hoping to God she doesn't have us up in the middle of the night again. I'm going to be cursing that child if she does. I'm just putting the tape down just to protect the next page, and the trick that I've learned now after months and months of trying is to use the heat gun and melt some of the glue to peel this off so it's not destroying the next page. I need my protectors, which are here, which are filthy because I use them all the time. So I want to bring the cam up just ever so slightly so you're seeing the whole thing. Let's get a little bit organised. We tried watercolour last week and let's say it wasn't a pretty sight. Believe me, some of the pages and pictures that I've done with watercolour, they were terrible. It's too just practice. Anybody can do it. It just takes practice.
Somebody said to you that they're here from KY.
Is that mine?
Yeah.
I wanted a gin and tonic.
Well, you got that. So you meant to be a mind reader, understand where KY's from. Where's KY?
I don't know. I told you my geography is shocking.
I don't think there's a place in the world called KY. I assume it's abbreviated for something.
I don't know. Here from KY. I don't know. What does KY mean? Shut up. I knew what you were thinking of then. Well, I did put in the community tab. I did warn everyone. Kentucky.
Not that you can't censor what I'm going to talk about.
Because I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it live.
Kentucky. Where's Kentucky, Debbie? Don't mean KFC.
I don't know.
America.
I nearly swore then at you. So, where's my little squirty bottle? I moved everything around this afternoon.
Everyone in America must abbreviate all the states they live in, so everybody knows what it is, but we ain't gonna have a clue.
Hello, Heather.
Apart from NY, New York, Birmingham, Alma.
So, what colours do we think for the background before I start?
Pink.
I'm not doing it pink.
Green.
No, it's either going to be...
Blue.
I don't want it green because there's too much green.
Purple.
Either red or purple.
Silver.
Or yellow.
Gold.
I'm going to eat you.
Well, I'm giving you all these colours.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you.
Gold.
I can do it gold, but it's too much with... I've got gold in it. I could do little accents. I don't want the whole background to be gold.
Blue.
There's no blue. There's no blue, Dana.
Yeah, so do a different... So make the
No,
background blue.
no.
You've not coloured that bit, why have you not coloured
You used
that?
a cheap gesso. You couldn't see the illustration. I'll finish it. Well, did you see my other video that I did with...
See, someone just said yellow stroke gold.
See, Emma said silver.
And I said silver
I
as
gessoed
well.
this page. And some of the line art, you can't see it, but it's fine. You can get around that. I will do a video actually
Why have
on
you not
that.
coloured that?
Because I want to do that after.
You mean you forgot?
No, I want to do it in gel pen, so I can't do it in gel pen now if I'm doing watercolour because it'll run.
Sounds like you forgot. What about the bit on the end of the hat?
What?
The
That?
star on the end of the hat.
It's a crystal that I'm
No,
going to
not
do in
that,
gel
the hat,
pen.
the frog's hat.
Gel pen. I want it shiny. That's why I've left all them bits empty. I don't know what I'm doing with the bubbles. But I don't want it silver and I don't want it gold, don't hate me. Because I don't want it all shiny in the background. I'm going to do purple. So there was no point me asking, was there?
I've got a good idea. Do it white.
Well, actually white would show up because this isn't white paper, it's cream.
Is it?
Smart ass.
Do it cream then.
I haven't got loads and loads of purples. Might do it like might do it smoky blue.
See? The 3 things that people have said are the 3 that I said.
Purple.
Gold, silver, purple. Clearly I know more than you think.
Let's check if I've got a better purple in my other palette. Yeah, she's on the side now, isn't she? Lavender.
Give her
Let's
half
see
an
what
hour.
purples I've got in here. So I've got some the Cotmans in this one as well. I've just mixed up the palettes. So I'm just going to go between them. Now if I was doing this and it wasn't on camera, I would be uber careful with going over the lines. But I'm not going to be. I'm just going to say what I always say and don't worry, it's paper at the end of the day. And we'll just do it messy and hopefully it'll turn out. So clean water. Let me bring the webcam up ever so slightly again. I bought a specific tripod for this webcam and the arm isn't very long, so it's starting to not buckle. You can see it's going a little bit, that paper, because it's not watercolour paper. What are you doing? Football.
On the phone.
Let me just shine the light so I can see where the water is.
Euro millions tonight, 184 million, you need to keep an eye on it.
Have you put it on?
Yeah.
So if you don't hear from me...
If we suddenly just turn the camera off, turn the camera off and it just all goes dark because of 184 million quid.
God, imagine that.
Yeah, I could imagine it. I've literally planned out what I'd do with it to the pen.
Have you?
Well, yeah.
I couldn't think what to do with that sort of money. Where's the paintbrush?
First thing, buy the house, sign it over to you, then leave.
You cheeky sod. I can't believe you said that.
You're not joking, you idiot. Give it a couple of days while left.
Right, cheeky kid. I'm just mixing the purple here.
Part in New York, part in Sydney, part in Monaco.
So because I'm doing this as well, I'm not putting tape around the edges. It is going to bleed to the other side. Well, I'm not worried. Yeah, so you've already worked out what you're going to do with that, have you?
Yeah.
That's nice to know.
Part in New York, part in Sydney, part in Monaco.
Hi, Colouring Quest. Hello, welcome.
Buy a load of shares, invest it, put 50 million quid aside and waste it on random stuff.
You know what I do? I give money to that hospital that Isabel was born.
Yeah, I'm sure I could afford a few quid for that, but I'd sooner have fun with it as well first.
No, well, you know, if you're saying you think you've thought of everything, you didn't mention that.
You'd have to give some away to charity, otherwise you get taxed too much on it. You don't get taxed on charitable donations, do you?
I don't know.
No.
Again, I don't know.
So I'm just going to do some house hunting for apartments in New York when I win me 184 million quid in a minute.
Daft bugger. How many tickets did you buy?
50 quid's worth.
No, you didn't.
Did.
How many tickets did you buy?
50 quid.
How many tickets did you buy, Dana?
50 quid.
Show me.
A tenner.
I didn't think so.
4 tickets, 250 each. One of them's got 44 in it as well.
Very good. So I will use the heat gun, but while I'm using the heat gun, I'll just press mute on the microphone so I'm not deafening you all. But I'm not worried about it. It's not too bad because the Prismacolor, with it being not oil, what's the other word? What are they made out of? I can't think of the name. But the watercolour isn't really settling on top of them too much, and that it works even better when you're using an oil pencil. You can just go around the edges. I'm just switching between a clean brush just with water and then the loaded paintbrush. And I won't be able to do the salt effects because if I do that I won't be able to use the heat gun.
Someone just said wax to you.
Wax, that's it. I couldn't think of the bloody word. Yeah. Well, I couldn't think of it because you've got wax pencils and oil pencils. I couldn't think of what it was called. So you want to shoot off soon, don't you, and play a game?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I've been fascinated with watching these predator videos, haven't I, every night?
What?
It's them people that catch the predators. I've been watching it every night.
Is that what they're called? Predators?
Yeah.
Pedos?
Yeah. Yeah, but they call them predators.
Let's give them the name. No, they're not. They're called pedos.
Yeah, but...
An absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
They've been called something they're not.
No, they call them that. So these people, like normal people, will catch them and get the police involved. And it's really good seeing them be arrested.
That one got caught at the Tesco right corner and I was walking past and they were doing it, filming it, remember?
No.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
The guy was out, they were filming, they were called, they had all the t-shirts on, the van was outside.
Do you remember what it's called so I can YouTube it?
I had the video and everything up and you found it online.
Damn it, that was years ago.
It wasn't years ago, it was in this house, it was about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, and we've been... So when I said years ago, it was about 2 or 3 years ago,
so
same thing.
Does that mean you forget about it?
Yeah.
They were called something catches or something. The guy was on the flipping floor.
Have a look on your phone and see if you still got that video.
No, I've not still got. No, I didn't have the video. You found the video.
Does it stop the streaking? The streaking from the watercolour, you mean? If that's what you mean, then yeah, I think it's just the way that you apply the water, I suppose. And then putting clean water down, so I'm doing the wet on wet, so that helps stopping with the streaking. So this will be a little bit dry now, so I'll wet it again just to blend them two colours together. Want a bit more of a darker purple, so we need on this side. It's just a case of messing around with watercolouring and practising. I did a, what was it? Is it a did you call it a landscape? That picture that I showed you with the scarecrows that I did, Donna.
Yeah, probably.
That's landscape, isn't it?
Yeah, you're talking about that then. Look, that's where they move the markets to.
Great.
Caught in Piccadilly Gardens.
Yeah, well, we might have to change that location now.
Nah, you'll be alright because it'll all be proper secure and all that stuff.
And then before these bits are dry, I'm going to lift some of the colour up. Just like that. And then I might do another layer, depends what this looks like when it's done. There's a bit too much water there, let me pull that up. One blow your nose then. Does it matter the direction of the strokes? No, I use the tissues that were down here. No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm going witching every way and it's not causing streaks, but again I think it helps because the paper's already wet. I mean, I probably wouldn't do this technique on Amazon printed paper maybe, because it'll buckle really, really, really bad, and then you won't get this sort of effect. I'm moving you up a little bit. Let's do this area. It is a really simple and effective way just to do a background this. We're both doing very well, thank you. I was explaining just before that she's not been to school. She's not been to school today, and she wasn't at school on Monday due to the bus issues. The bus couldn't come and pick her up, so she's had a nice day with Mummy today. Me, myself and Irene. I've managed to get a doctor's appointment, a face-to-face doctor's appointment. I nearly fell off my chair when they offered me one for Tuesday next week. Because if you've been around for at least over a year, I had surgery on my stomach for a lump, and I've got another one that's quite painful. So I need to see the doctor and sort out a scan and stuff. But yeah, I couldn't believe that I got a face-to-face appointment.
They've been told they have to start doing it again now.
I believe my mum was telling me.
You'll get told to either just live with that or they'll do the same thing again.
Yeah, well, it's got to the point now where I don't think I can. It was like shooting pains, electricity shooting pains along my stomach. It wasn't very nice.
I'm sure you'll survive.
I will survive.
As long as Ash Isabel's doing.
I've already answered. Why you were blowing your nose?
I spelled Isabel wrong as well. I've literally never seen Isabel even attempted to be spelled that way. Is that another YouTube person?
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought I was dipping in blue then, wasn't it? It was purple. It's coming on nicely. So where we've got the line here, that's where the wet paint is touching the drier paper. So with a clean brush, just blend them together. Have a drink. I need to put liquid in my tea as well, I think. It's good that you're managing to see a doctor though now. It was a right pain in the ass when they weren't seeing them. Yes, well I had on Monday just gone, I had an appointment to see the physio, and then we changed it to over the phone, and then I got a message literally an hour before the appointment to say that it's been cancelled, so I rang up. Anyway, it turns out that the physio got COVID.
Convenient.
So I wasn't overly fussed that I didn't have to go down for obvious reasons, but still.
Doing physio over the phone is literally the most pointless
thing
you can do.
I know.
You might as well try and plat bloody sand.
I know.
How are they going to do physio for you over the phone?
It's just one of them things, you can't complain to them, can you? You can't say you have to see me. I've not seen a physio now in over a month, I don't think, maybe even longer than that. The little shits are right next door. Excuse my language. I've got 2 chihuahuas myself and they've got 5 next door, and I know how to keep mine quiet. Mine are happily sat in the bed snoring at the minute. So you'll see what it looks like as well when we use the heat gun. You've gone quiet. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm just letting you do that because you've meant people are watching you colour.
Well, I'm not colouring actually, I'm painting.
I want to talk about anything.
She's doing really well at the moment as well, Isabel, with school. We've got our first parents' evening on Wednesday, haven't we? I'm dead excited about it, even though it's over the phone.
And where's that over the bloody phone?
No, Dana, what did they say?
Because they can't accommodate it properly. Why
No,
can't they?
no, we could have gone.
Yeah, we could have gone, but they won't. They can't do it at that time, so it's all awkward for flipping times. But they could have done it at that time.
I'm quite happy anyway having it over the phone. I'm not really bothered, as long as I get to speak to a teacher. Because they send her home with a little diary each day to let us know what she's done, but they don't put everything in. They don't let us know what she's eating for the day, which we need to know. So there's a couple of things.
Much they can do, to be fair.
I know, but there's a couple of things that we do need to mention, don't we?
Yeah, but they can't tell us everything. They've got 30 other kids there to look after. It's a miracle they manage to write what they do every day, to be fair. If they do that in every kid's book. Unless they only do it in people like Isabel's book, because she's not able to communicate.
Yeah, because she can't talk. Alison said they were asking if his shoulder blades were sticking out.
I don't know.
I can't see him properly. Yeah, shall I just
pop my eyes in the back of your head and have a quick look?
Yeah, shall I just turn my head round to look? That's a bit silly, isn't it? What did you have to do? Look in a mirror to let them know. We've not took Isabel to physio in a long time, have we? I still don't know what's going on with school.
She doesn't go to physio with us now.
That's why I just said we've not took Isabel in a long time.
Well, probably about 6 to 8 weeks ago, probably. Isn't it?
It's longer than that, isn't it?
End of August.
Well, it feels like longer than that.
No, it's just September, October. Yeah, about 8 weeks ago.
Let's wet that again. You can't wait to see the effect. Well, we're almost there. I'm just going to go over these bubbles. Can't be bothered.
Who's that person who just wrote, okay babe, that's fine?
Heather Lewis.
Yeah, but what was that in conjunction with?
I'm not sure. Where is it? You have to scroll back up, Daniel.
I was looking on the laptop then like you were scrolling.
Sorry?
I was looking on there for you scrolling.
I don't know, a chat goes by and you have to try and keep an eye on it. Right. We want it a little bit darker than that. There we go. Could you get the heat going? It's just there. On top of the dog's beds. Please.
See? Oops, sorry, trying to text and watch the video at the same time, so I thought it wasn't even meant for you.
I know, I was a bit confused there myself. We'll go over these with blue just in case I do end up just doing them blue. Can you plug it in?
What?
There. I think I might go over with another layer. Let's see what it looks like once it's dry. So I'm going to mute. It's very loud. It's very loud. I'll mute it while I've got this on.
Why mute it?
Because it's loud, Danny. I don't want to burst in everyone's ear. I'll mute it.
It's not a plane.
Alright, okay. Blame him.
You might want to hear the noise of it.
Loud. I think the dogs want to go out.
They're not going out yet, so the dog's definitely.
They'll do it for a while. You're actually watching this or trying to cope with nausea. Not fun. So I'm just lifting up my page, I don't know if you can hear me, so I don't melt the plastic. You're watching it on the TV and chatting on the phone. That should do for now. There's a couple of areas that I want to go over. These mainly that I really like. I hope the camera can see though. It started to buckle ever so slightly, but once this is dry, if you put it underneath some heavy books, or I use my husband's old weights, I use your old weights, and it flattens the book, flattens the page back down. Sorry.
Someone told you to use the hairdryer.
No, I don't like using the hairdryer because the hairdryer it's even if you put the thinner accessory at the bottom, it's not the same. It's not the same heat that comes out of this. I did purposely buy a cheap little hairdryer off Amazon to see the difference, but I prefer the heat gun. I'm not going to do this layer everywhere.
Multitasking is hard. I could say something there, couldn't I?
What, Daniel? Go on. No, you save that for later. What you're going to say?
Multitasking, aren't they?
I've said this to you before.
Oh, yeah, that's the perception that we get
you put us all in this little bubble. I've never said that once. If I'm doing something like in the kitchen, if I'm cooking, when I'm already doing 5 or 6 things at once, I don't want you coming in mithering me.
You're a liar.
Go on then, what do I say?
Just do.
You can't say that and just say I just do. Go on.
Huh?
What do I say?
I didn't say you say anything, did I?
Well, don't say everyone else says it either. So my idea here is making all of the inside just a little bit darker. I'm letting the colour just bleed out. Add clean water.
Somebody needs
touches the paint.
on your thing for the first time. Look.
And it'll bleed out. Stardust, hello. First time in live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a very long time on my own. Well, technically I'm not on my own, but you know what I mean. So it's nice to do them again. I'll hopefully make this more of a regular thing. We shall see. But I was, I can't remember who I was chatting to. There was someone I was chatting to on Instagram, and it was, what day were we now? Friday. it was Monday or Tuesday, I was saying that I was in a bit of a colouring slump and I hadn't really coloured, I hadn't done anything. And then I picked my watercolours up with my paintbrush, and that's all I've done all week. And I feel like I'm back to my normal self. So I don't know if you'd noticed in last month's finished pages there wasn't my usual backgrounds. I'd lost touch a little bit with it, so it's nice to be. Feel like I'm back again anyway. That's the better way to put on it. So I'm gonna have to be careful here. I won't be able to zoom in because we're on the webcam, but the paper is pilling just a little bit there. So I'm gonna have to behave with how much water I'm putting down. So around this leaf. Sorry, I'm completely ignoring chat. My colourist do Mortuary Posing series. I love this cute picture. I would love to be able to do sceneries. I don't really do many sceneries unless I'm doing watercolouring. If it's painting, if it's pencils, I get really bored really quick. But I do a lot of portraits. The dogs are on a mad one. They're gonna have zoomies by the sounds of it. You need to colour, and I was wondering about using watercolour. It's really easy to use watercolour. You just need to practice. Patricia, I'm glad that you enjoy it. Yeah, the dogs have got zoomies. Well, one of them has as well, or Dana.
I don't know.
I think he's lost interest now. He's sat on his phone outside of me.
No, look, I'm showing Chris the journey we did today. The scooter, up there you can see it. 1.7 kilometres is a mile, just over a mile. £2.95.
It's a good price, that, isn't it, really?
12 minutes was on it.
Yeah, it's really good. Oh, I used too much there. Let's lift some of that up. And scooch it down. That's better. I have got 2 chihuahuas. 2 little idiots. Chihuahuas.
do you want them? I don't.
You've not wanted them for a long time, have you? No, they are sweet most of the time. They just get annoying sometimes when we have visitors round, and if they bark, it upsets our daughter. But apart from that, they're not as bad as next door dogs, are they?
No.
Nowhere near as bad. I'm just switching between a clean brush, just with clean water on, and then my paint, either straight from the palette or just taking a little bit of the excess off there. I'm just pulling it out. The Ranger Heat tool is really quiet. I have heard that, Heather. I have heard that. This one that I've got is just from Hobbycraft. It was just a little cheapy one that I got. Boston Terriers. Yeah, they sort of bounce off each other, don't they, when you've got 2?
2 chihuahuas love to live with 2 Boston Terriers. They absolutely love it.
They wouldn't. They'd have an heart attack. Can you imagine Rollo? Right, do you want to go over there and play a game now? Get enough?
Next 5, 10 minutes.
Right, okay. Are you playing your Football Manager?
Yep.
I need to download that Mario on the Switch. You know what I was telling you about Mario?
Start using that Switch again.
I know.
Just sell it.
I know. Mario 64. Might download it actually when I finish streaming, but I have an hour on it. Do you remember that?
You're not going to go and play on that after you've done this, are you?
Why not?
Because you're not.
I could take it upstairs.
Yeah, right.
Does it have to be played on the TV?
Yeah, right. You're still not going to do it though, yeah?
I might do.
Might not.
It was only about £8. I played that loads as a kid. You don't know which game I'm on about, do you?
No. That lady there's got 4 chihuahuas as well.
The graphics were really good at the time, but they're crappy now.
If you've got 4, I'm sure you can cope with 6. You want 2 more?
My mum's got a staff. My mum's got a staff and 2 chihuahuas. You play on the PS4? No, we play on the Xbox One, and I'm hoping soon what's the new one called? What Lewis has got?
Yeah.
The Xbox X.
I've just not got it because it's not been in stock anywhere. Why have had it ages ago?
No, you have to go onto Curry's website, and my dad was asking me.
Pre-order.
No, you don't pre-order it. They email you when
register when you're in.
When it's back in stock. Because when the game that I play, Ark Survival Evolved, is out. Number 2 is out next year, I think. So I really want to get the new console for that.
For what?
Ark Survival Evolved 2. I told you.
New Call of Duty's out this month.
I'm not bothered about
Call of
that.
Duty Vanguard.
I'm not bothered about that. We played that one at Lewis's, didn't we? I've lost touch with that now. I can't be bothered. I'm not as good as I used to be. I want to borrow your gaming laptop and let me play Sims again.
Nope.
Why?
Because it'll ruin it.
When you buy them for Christmas.
No, you need to buy yourself one. You've got a laptop here.
I know, but it won't run any computer games. Emily Boston. Never seen one. I've never seen one of them actually.
That lady plays Ark.
You play it all day long. I haven't played it in a couple of months now because I joined a server and then I think I was off for about a week. I think my daughter was ill and I weren't playing it for a week, and I logged back in and my base was gone. Everything was gone. So I've not played it since then. Ark is great. I just can't wait for the new one. Vin Diesel is the character in it.
Is he a fake dinosaur in it?
No, he's not a fake dinosaur. Shut up. Clearly, if these guys play Ark as well, they're like dinosaurs as well, so be careful what you're saying. You're not just bloody annoying me.
It doesn't mean they believe they were real. It's because they play it.
Who in this chat now believes that dinosaurs weren't real? My husband always winds me up and says that dinosaurs weren't real. Even though we've got all these fossils and all these scientists spend so much time researching all of these dinosaurs, and they come up with new dinosaurs nearly every day. And I've got a Mr. Daniel at the side of me.
All sorts every day that's not true. We get lied to on a daily basis. We're all manipulated.
Is this one of them not go down the rabbit hole?
Yeah, definitely. Moon landing's fake.
So you must play on the official. I don't play on official purely because of time. I wouldn't be off it if I did. You watercolor attempts were terrible. Can you use gesso on the page? But yes, I use gesso in this book actually. But the only thing is, with your gesso the page, it will eat your pencils because it makes the texture of the paper really toothy. So I wouldn't suggest you using like luminance or polychromos or anything like that. You use your cheaper pencils. But yeah, gesso works really, really well. Talking about going back to the conspiracies and stuff, we was talking about it the other day, wasn't we? About doing like a little bit of a series, and us sitting down and you talking about it, because you've got a lot of opinions about that, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's probably not the best idea, is it?
Well, not some of the things you were talking about, no, but some of the other things. We was talking about Titanic. About it was very, very sad, obviously, what happened, but it wasn't the Titanic. It was this. Is it the sister ship?
It was called the Oceanic or something.
Oceanic.
Like I don't know if that's right.
And it was something like the theory is that they changed it.
They switched them because it got damaged. It got damaged, so they sent
it was
that
all
out
to do
and
with
no one
money.
was going to sink.
It was to do with money. So it was inevitable that it was going to happen. Yeah, I watched that documentary actually the other day on Disney Plus.
It might not have been called Olympia. It was called.
Is that what it was?
Olympia. The whole world's a conspiracy.
It's a job, 100% right. When I started, what was it? I was breeding a thyla, and I had all the different, not cages, but you build all like the bricks to keep them in place. This is before you could do the. Everyone that doesn't play Ark is going to think I'm right sad here, but before the you had to breed on wandering. Before that, you had to put them in like little cages, and the amount of hours that I spent breeding them dinosaurs, even though they weren't even dinosaurs, they were more like lions.
There you go. Yeah. Look.
What?
Agrees with me. We are lied to. I'm totally with your husband on that one.
Which bit?
Lol.
Which bit?
The fact that the whole world's a conspiracy.
I thought you were talking about Titanic.
Everything we get told is a lie. Dinosaurs could be fake. They're telling us what we want to believe.
Oh, listen,
blah, blah,
are you
blah.
on the Xbox or the PS?
She said PS4. I think.
Is it PS4? Oh, there's crossplay
I
in
was
that.
going to say it's cross compatible, isn't it?
You might have to add me, and then if I go on to I think I'd spend too many hours playing it though. I really do. On the proper one, the official servers. Up above this bit, I want to. I don't know, don't I?
Call of Duty's cross compatible, isn't
it? With PC, I do believe yes.
No, I think it's everything. Sure, Louis said it was everything.
Oh, I don't know.
Did he not end up playing with his mate? No, I might be wrong.
I don't know. No, because he said, didn't he? He can't play with friends.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, he was whinging about PC because everyone was dead fast on the PC and he kept losing, so he was sulking.
Yeah.
He said he was going to colour that with pen, not do that.
No, but I can go over the top of it. I didn't mean to go over that then. I have to be careful here because the paper is starting to pill ever so slightly. Please excuse my horrible nails. I need to go. I wanted to go today to get them done, but I couldn't. I have to go next week.
Oh no, Xbox crossplays with the PC only.
Oh, so you can't play with PS4 players?
Must be the same. I'll buy PlayStation instead.
I think we've got enough consoles.
We don't even play that Xbox anymore.
Not really. I played The Witcher and you played Fable recently, didn't you?
Yeah, but you don't like Witcher.
No, we don't religiously play it.
I was playing UFC on it.
And Pokemon's out next month. It's always out around my birthday, so you know I'll be sitting there playing that.
Well, that's the Switch.
I completed my Pokédex.
That's the Switch.
It was like 250 Pokemon.
That's the Switch though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a Switch.
I think you sold your Switch.
No, it's there.
I thought you... Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's there. So I'll be playing that when it comes out. So I might do a little bit darker just at the bottom here. Just to add a bit of shadow, and I think I'm happy with that background. I don't want to fuss around with it too much, especially while the paper's not behaving nice. I don't think. Did anybody watch my latest video, the Kirby one? I really enjoyed doing that, and I think it took me about 50 minutes from start to finish to do. I think I might do more of them with the water over the top, the sounds. Well, I haven't gessoed this page in particular, but if I'd have gessoed then I wouldn't have this problem. But because I did the pencil work first, that's why I didn't gesso it. But I bought a new gesso that I've not tested out yet, so I will keep you updated. I'm hoping that it'll be a little bit more forgiving with the pencils. Pull that colour down.
That person said they want to get a Switch, but they can't afford it. They got given a PS4. Wish I got given a bloody PS4.
Well, our Xbox broke actually recently, and the one that we've got now we borrowed off my dad. Haven't we? That we still need to replace.
Yeah, because I was too tight to buy a new one.
Well, exactly, but still, we still need to buy a new one and give him this back because he's going to ask for it.
He's still got my original Xbox, and we'll do a first swap until I get that back.
He said that you can have that back whenever, and I told him to keep it in his room to keep.
You better hope he don't break it.
He won't break it.
That's worth money. That.
Danny, he doesn't use it. He just puts it there for show on his shelf. Right, well, you can tell him that.
Splinters, it's not your dad, not mine.
Right. So I'm going to use the heat gun again on this because I want to do the gel pen detailing and add a little bit of white as well. Just watch that. I can get moved.
Replace it with
I've
the
got
PS4.
it here. This is the other gesso that I've got to try.
Replace it with the PS4. You can't replace it with the PS4
No.
it runs a TV.
Yeah, our TV unfortunately runs like through the wall and all the cables and everything connect to the Xbox. Anyway, I've got this one to try. Let's have a look at it. I've not even opened it yet just to see how thick it is. But it only come today. Little birdie gesso. I've not heard of that.
Why on earth you don't do that?
Why?
Why? Because you're the person who tried to cut frozen burgers with a bread knife and they sliced your finger off, so you using that is an extreme.
See, there you go, I've done it. Right, so it looks very similar to the one.
It's like glue.
I can't be asked to
It's like
explain what it is to
PVA
you.
glue that you get as a kid in infant school.
I'll test this next week on camera.
Test it now.
I can't test it now, don't I? Because you need to do it on a new page and then you have to sit there and let it dry.
Not very committed.
Shut up. I'll test it next week. Oh, this one's by Ranger apparently. So I'll test this next week. Monday, Tuesday, whenever I get a chance. So I'm going to use the heat gun again now. While I'm at it now, I'm going to take this tape off. Hot, 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 very hot. Right, so I can hear myself think now. Just the gesso, what's the other one? Let me just get it. This is the one that I have used and I really do like this. This is the Liquitex Basics one. Let me give it a smell. That smells a little bit like if you were painting your walls. That's what that one smells like. So it has got a bit of a pong to it. This one, let's have a see. The Pebbio Gesso, I think I have got that. I've got a couple of different ones. This one, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't my favourite, I'll be honest, but it wasn't too bad. It's a good job I've got everything to hand. So let's see this one. Oh, this one is even stronger. That smells like gloss paint, like what you paint your skirting boards with. So yeah, when I'm using this, I'll have to open the door or the window with that one. So all I want to do now is just a couple of gel pen details. So Daniel, while you're up, can you pass that little pink bucket? Let any dogs out.
Please.
Oh, you get your slippers on. Are they still comfortable? They're not.
Like all warped.
Pass me the little pink bucket you see with all the different colour pens at the back next to Isabel's handprint. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Thank you. So this is where I keep most of my gel pens. Look at Isabel's little handprint. How cute is that? Little hedgehog. And I just want to fill in some details and possibly some white as well. Which I'm back to the Uniball Signal one now. Do you want to go and play your game now?
I need about 1:30.
Because you said 9 o'clock and then...
Oh, but you started late because you worked out how to do it, didn't you?
That paper should be okay.
You mean Danny bugger off and body you?
No, no. It's annoying because the camera's like lagged behind. So I'm having to work out.
So just wait like 2 seconds and watch.
I'm impatient. There we go. That should do.
That's not right.
It is. I'm just doing that bit. What are you on about? So some purple, paper, just to test it.
Why does that gesso stuff smell? That stuff I bought, why did I load that in New York for you?
Is that a question from you?
No, it says there. Someone says, why does it smell, or does it smell?
No, they said, does it smell? I've already answered.
Is that what I bought a load of in New York?
No, not that gesso. So these, the Sakura ones, I'm not overly keen on these ones, but I do like the Arteza. Now, I did recently check on the Arteza website, and they were out of stock, but you can get them to email you. I like this purple actually, I think we'll use this. What did I use? I was told to put three layers. So that might be why 3 layers is a bit much. I mean, I probably put a layer and a half on them, and you can still just about. I wouldn't use 3 layers. I really wouldn't. I mean, just try one thin layer, maybe let it dry, and then put another really thin layer over the top and see how you get on. That's what I'll probably do. So I think I'm just going to finish these little details and then go on myself. So I'm going to do a gold star, I think. Yeah, we'll go with gold. So we've got an orangey gold and a yellow gold. Oh, the orange might go nice actually because of the frog, yeah. We'll do that. Yeah, but I've been really enjoying this book this month. I've done 1, 2, 3, call this one 4, and then a whip at the back of the book. What's my favourite candy? I like all sorts of, we call them sweets, don't we?
I don't know, is that not what Americans mean chocolate is candy? Is candy
no,
toffees?
Toffee sweets.
I'm not sure it is, they mean chocolate.
No, you don't. You don't mean chocolate, do you? I'm
do.
sure it's sweets. No, I'm sure it's sweets.
We mean everything, chocolate, sweets. We mean like toffees, don't we?
As long as it's done by the end of the month, you are right. You're alright. I'll do a gold buckle here as well.
What's your favourite candy?
I don't know.
What's your favourite chocolate bar?
I like Uncle Joe's Move Balls.
Believe it or not, in England that is actually a toffee, it's not what she just said.
It is a toffee, it's literally called Uncle Joe's Mint Balls. And they're like are they peppermint or something like that? What flavour is it? And they come individually wrapped. I've not had them in ages.
I don't know. The factory's shut down, aren't they?
I don't know. They're expensive now.
I think that's why. See, candy can be anything, chocolate, sweets, etc.
Right. So chocolate, I like Kinder. I like Kinder eggs.
like any 34-year-old does.
I'm not 34 yet.
You're nearly 34.
I like Kinder chocolate. I like Galaxy. What's them little white balls?
Raffaello.
Yeah, with the coconut. I love them as well. But I've not bought anything.
Shells.
I've not bought anything like that for a couple of weeks now. I've been like stupid diet.
We'll be here till Christmas listing out all the toffees and chocolate that you like. Caramac, Euro, Galaxy, Whisper Gold, Crunchies, Bounties.
I put on my Instagram earlier because I saw
You don't like toffees, do you?
Toffee what?
You don't like toffees, really?
No, I'm not the big lover. Apart from the Uncle Joe's mint balls, I like winter nips. Winter nips are good for sore throats.
Yeah, well, they're more like cough sweets.
Yeah, I like them.
Do you have candy corn in the UK? What's candy corn?
Is that popcorn?
No.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Is it? It's not popcorn.
Yeah, Emma said the same. Not really. I don't think
What?
we do we? We don't have candy corn.
Is it not a bit like?
Emily said the same thing as well. No, we don't.
I don't think no.
There's a lot of things that when I went to America, it was not the hot dogs but the corn dogs.
Yeah,
they were really popular over there, but they're not really a thing over
corn
there.
Dog, it's a hot dog like battered, isn't it?
I didn't try one when I was over there. I didn't like the look of them.
I bought all them toffees back from like M&M World in New York, didn't I? And all the other weird brands that they had and everything, like all the Twizzlers and. What was it? There was Twizzlers and.
Yeah, and I said that the little candies. Christine said that we're lucky. It's nasty, but we're divided on the topic here. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are.
I don't think it is. A candy corn isn't. I think it's like. I thought you made it. I thought you made it in like a bake, like a flapjack or something.
Oh, one sweet that I do like. I like.
Flapjack.
What?
I like flapjack.
Me. I like popping candy.
Popping candy, yeah.
Yeah, that you can get in the little packets and you just pour them into your mouth. I like that. We need to try Isabel again with them. You think she'll like them?
No.
I think she will.
It doesn't taste of anything. It just.
It does. No. You can get ones that taste of actual flavours. I think that website, isn't it? That you can buy like the buckets of sweets and stuff. I thought it'd be a good idea for Halloween.
And stuff, weren't they?
I thought Lewis would like that.
The fizzy sweets are the best ones. The thingy ones, the bubblegum cola balls. No.
Yeah, we definitely don't have
definitely
that.
don't have that over here.
No. What are some things that we have over here that they don't have there? Can you think? I know that Heinz beans are really popular in America. I watch a lot of American people like vlogs and stuff,
Yeah,
and they talk about how much Heinz beans are like $3-4 or $5 per can.
Cadbury's fingers.
I do like the white chocolate
No,
fingers.
I don't think you have them in America.
I think they do. There's like when we got supermarket and we've got a specialist area like Chinese, Indian and stuff like that. They've got that.
Remember that on Peter Kay?
What?
You go abroad and you see Cadbury's fingers and stuff and you get excited. Where's Cadbury's fingers?
They've got it over there. It's
My nurse likes beer bottles. A lot of beer bottles.
Are you on about the little sweeties?
Cola bottles.
He likes the little pink and blue ones, and the sour and the disgusting. He likes them.
You mean cola bottles? Fizzy cola bottles?
I think that's what she means.
It must be. Anything like that. Cola bottles, fizzy stuff.
Yeah, but beer ones. What, the taste of beer? Aldi's white chocolate bubble bear is gorgeous. It tastes of Kinder chocolate. When I go, I always get 3 or 4 bars for my son. He loves them.
Yeah, for your son.
No, seriously, how good have I been? How good have I been? Don't take the piss.
Stop swearing. There's no need to swear.
Shut up.
Absolutely.
Mister,
no
I nearly
need
swore.
to
I nearly
swear.
swore.
Have I swore? I swore once on this, and I swear once
swore.
every 3 seconds in real
No, but
life.
how good have I been? Considering.
You've been okay.
Give over.
We definitely don't have cola bottles over beer bottles.
Emma's from over here though.
Is she?
Yeah. Not far from us. I'm obviously not going to say on camera, but she's not far from us.
I've never seen beer bottles.
We could pop down in car and say hello to Emma. She's that close.
Where do we buy beer bottles from? I've seen cola bottles and fizzy cola bottles and cherry cola bottles, but I've never seen beer bottles.
Might be a specialist shop. Maybe. I don't know.
Where do we get beer bottles from?
No, but don't take him on. I've been quite good actually.
He's taking the piss cussing.
Yeah, I have to allow you to show. Sort of, yeah. Not really.
Yeah, it is.
Not really.
Potty mouth. I have to deal with this on a daily basis. Disgraceful.
He's the worst person. He's worse than me. And I can't believe that you've not swore. You will sit there smirking. Somebody had commented, I think I shared it on Instagram, about I act different when I'm obviously around my husband because I act more like me, don't I? When I'm around you.
Yeah.
Annoying?
Mm.
Cheers. No, like I'm not quiet, but like on camera you're a certain way, aren't you?
No, I think I'm like this all the time.
No, not you. Me. Me. Because you think sometimes I do, because if you swear or if you say certain things, a lot of people will get upset, especially nowadays. But we'll not get into that.
So we don't have beer bottles over here. You have to buy them off Amazon. Is that what she's saying?
What she said. And she says she probably got them off Amazon. I've never seen them as well. I bet you that specialist shop in the Trafford Centre's got them.
It's gone, hasn't it? It wasn't there.
Was it?
Someone just said, I can't believe how you get over how you drop the F-bomb over there, but bloody is bad. Bloody's not bad.
No, bloody's not bad, no.
Fuck's worse than bloody.
Dana. What did I say about that word? I do apologise.
You're talking about it there.
I know, but I told you before the stream, don't say the F word.
Why not? I didn't say the T or the C, that's the worst one to say.
Because what did I say? A lot of people can get offended by nothing.
She's not, because she's talking about it.
Okay.
If anyone gets offended, leave.
I did put a warning in the community tab.
What, that Danny might swear?
Yeah, you get demonetised. Yeah, so you have to be careful. Very careful what you say. I told you this before. Go over and play your bloody
It's not all about
computer
money,
game.
you know. We're not doing. She don't do this for money. Do it for fun. Don't matter if she gets demonetised. Don't just say loads of swear words now and get you absolutely ruined.
No, I don't. Go away now. I'll get Lewis down.
Yeah, I'm going in a minute. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to
We'll play computer.
Yeah. See, not easily offended.
I know, but that's honestly, a lot of people do get offended really, really easily.
Yeah, well, that lot of people should
that's just the way that
piss off then, shouldn't they?
That's just the way that the world is now.
Yeah, idiots, snowflakes, soft
Right,
asses, disappear.
Go away, go away. I'm gonna mute it. Go away.
What?
Go away now. Go and play a game.
Everybody agrees with me, you can tell.
One person's agreeing with you.
I saw your warning.
Yeah.
So funny. Everybody laughs at it because it's real. Rather than pretending not to be.
You love little gummy bears, the sweet and sour ones. Going to the shop, getting chocolate boxes. I'm not offended at all. I'm not offended, but I know that a lot of people can be offended, so I do tend to hold my tongue a little bit and don't say sometimes what I probably should.
You shouldn't.
Mm.
Those people should go and do well. They've
Why
got the problem,
doing that?
not you.
There you go.
Arseholes.
Yeah, but I don't really talk. I used to. When I used to play Ark, loads and loads, I used to go on the live chat. I don't really so much anymore. I need to start playing it again. I loved it.
Go and play Football Manager.
Right, bye.
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 You come here?
Yeah, I used to love playing it. Doing all the breeding. I don't want the dog up here. No, I don't want the dog up here. She's literally just jumped off the chair into her bed. And this is a chihuahua. And I've got another one at my feet. Hello? Do you want to say hello? Come here. You might just be able to see paws.
You told me that I've got favourites and you go, Rolo, come here. Rolo, come here.
Evie won't do this though.
Maybe she's normal.
If it does. You might be able to see her there a little bit. Come here. You're being soft, aren't you? Come here, let me move the camera up just a little bit more. She's dead cute. You're being soft, aren't you? Not a puppy anymore, though, are you? You're 7 now. You're a big girl. Shut up. Right, you're gonna go down now. I'm gonna go down. Oh, I need to groom them so badly. I need to bath them and groom them. Oh, well, he's gone now anyway. So I hope I don't get demonetised because of that. He's a bugger, I did tell him. But he doesn't understand the YouTube ways. But it was a fun page, this one, actually. I really enjoyed doing this. And I had this on my list to do. I don't share that at the start of the month because I think I explained this in another video. If I sit here and say I want to do this, this and this month, it sort of feels like homework and I won't do it. But I had like a list in my head of pages that I wanted to do, and this was one of them, so I'm glad that it's nearly done. And I'm really, really happy with how that galaxy background come out. I'm kicking myself now though that I didn't do a video on it. Really kicking myself. I might attempt it again on a different page. I'd have to get my Prismacolors out. I used, I think it was the jasmine, no, the lemon yellow, and then I used straight up orange, and then for a little bit of the shading I used the orange mineral. Is it orange mineral? I'm basically running on that, so that's all I can see, but it's PC 1033. Just them 3 colours. It was an easy one. An easy peasy one. Well, I'm gutted that I didn't do a video on that background. Absolutely gutted because it turned out so nice. And I was kicking myself when I was drying it with the heat gun. I thought, oh, why couldn't I have filmed this one? But it's always the way. Always the way. Anybody that's been on YouTube or does videos, you know what I'm talking about. You sit there and do it in your own time and it turns out gorgeous. Cheyenne? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm terrible at pronouncing names, I do apologise. Shayna. I've been watching for 10 minutes and I didn't realise it was a live stream. You didn't realise? That's a trick that I do. Oh, you two were talking about art there, right? Yeah, see, I don't feel involved because I've not got the PS4. Exactly, Emma, exactly. If I'd planned on doing that background, that galaxy background tonight, it wouldn't have turned out like that at all. Because that's just what happens. But I did that Kirby page and I wasn't doing any talking and that turned out really good, so maybe I should do more of that in the future than do like a voiceover if it turns out nice. Maybe. So what if I add a couple of, not stars, but you know, like it's glinting or something. You know what I mean? I'm terrible because I can't see, everything's lagged behind. I like to have the camera right in front of me and I can't see. I really enjoyed that skin tutorial you did in the Hanna one, but I totally understand what you mean, and they never do. I think we put pressure on ourselves being on camera. I think that's what it is. A couple of squiggles here and there. I'm hoping that Isabel doesn't wake up tonight a bazillion and one times. Hello Amber, welcome. So what do we think? What else can I actually do to this page now? I don't want to go overboard. I might have to nip for a toilet break in a minute. I did ask my husband to get me a gin and tonic and he come back with a mahusive Cobra beer. So I need to go to the loo. And I don't know whether I want to start off this new American Horror Story tonight or what, because I'm watching it on my own, so I don't have to wait for my husband. But what shall I do for the rest of that? I'm not too sure. I might just sit on it and then come back. The colours are looking really washed out on camera, but I promise these are so vibrant. So vibrant. But I'll quickly show you. Wow, that should be alright. But other pages that I've done, that was a little bit right there in this book. Because I have done quite a few, so you're seeing a sneak peek of this this month's finished pages. I did this one. This was a really quick, easy one. Highlights on the bubbles, good idea. So we can go back to that. Christine, good idea. So if I move the page, can you see the glisten on it? I used the Extreme Glitter, Mod Podge Extreme Glitter, and then I let that dry, and then over the top, do you remember me talking about ages ago the acrylic gel to set it? Let me just show you. My socks, I've got little rubber grips under my socks. That's what you can hear. I use this over the top to seal it all in. I'm back to using the mixed media and I'm loving it. And I've not much of that left. Maybe you can do some patterns like magic stars. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Emily, good idea. So that's one that I've done. And then you've seen the Galaxy one. I've shown that a couple of times. That was uber easy. If you want, I will do a tutorial on how I did this, but I'll need to find a page that's got a big enough background. If I can't, I could possibly do it on watercolour paper, but I think that might be cheating a little bit because it's not the same paper, and I don't want you thinking that it'll turn out like that on watercolour paper because it will look different. But all I did is I put tape around the edges to create this border, and there is a bit of a silver border, and tape around the middle, and then worked on this side first. Use the heat gun and then put the tape on this side and then worked on this side just with watercolour, no gesso, no nothing. And it was so fun to do this. I was barely even paying attention. I was watching a film at the time, and the shading is a bit poop, but that's just with Prismacolor and a bit of gel pen, but it's all about the background on that one. And then we've got the page that I'm doing with Emma, start your page. Distress ink in the background. I've created my own border that weren't there. I created all of that, and then Inktense pencils with a bit of Prismacolor, and you can see some of the gel pen has ran. And then we've got the body colour that I've just started with Sabrina from Twist of Colour that I need to sit down and carry on with. But I think that's everything in this book. But I'm quite impressed actually. I've done so many pages in 1 month. Oh, you want to see my desk? No, it's no problem, Alison. Thank you very much. I won't be streaming for loads now. I just want to finish a couple of bits of this, and then I think I'm going to start this new American Horror Story. I think I want to start it. What time are we on? We're on 20 to 10. So I think I'll have enough time to watch maybe 2 episodes. But I do appreciate you coming along. But the highlights, it was a good idea. So we'll keep the blue white. I don't know what this gel pen is. Oh, it's working. I know that the camera's not going to pick it up. I can't zoom in very well. Bye, Alison. Thank you for joining. It is working alright. It's not the best. I think it might mix in with the other gel pen. Nicole, hello. Hello. I'm not going to be stopping on for much longer now. I just wanted to finish this page and do all the background and show you all how I did it. But yeah, I did the frog, the sword and the apple in my own time. Adding these highlights in was a really good idea actually. And there is no others, is there? We can add maybe a couple on this one. That's it, I've still not done it. I've still not done it. And you know what? I've got 2 PDFs on Etsy in my basket that I've not bought yet, and I've still not done it. How lazy of me. But the next time that I pull my printer out to print out, I promise that I will clean it, because it's an absolute nightmare having them lines on the page. I'm wondering whether I want to start another page or not, or whether I want to sit here because my back's hurting now. And that lump in my tummy is giving me a bit of a few issues at the moment, to be honest. But I think that'll be it for tonight. I think if I sit and do anything else, it'll be at the couch and just doing some easy colouring, nothing too spectacular anywhere. But I hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream. I will try my best to do more streams. And if you want my husband back, don't tell him. He's a nightmare. He just listens to what I say when he said don't swear. Don't swear. But I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I do appreciate everyone that's popped by. I really do. And I hope that you like the page. I think he's turned out adorable. Not my usual colours that I would go for, but nonetheless, I think he's cute. But yeah, the next page to tackle is this big double page spread. I will film some of this, and then I will do that background tutorial for you guys if you'd like it. But again, thank you for all your comments and chatting. You've kept me company tonight. I really appreciate it. But I don't want to go to bed too late. I'm going to be up in the middle of the night with my wonderful daughter, who I'm not going to call her names. I'm hoping not anyway. But thank you very much, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.